Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. We have just gone into year number 18 and we can finally upgrade this one. We got just about enough gold there, so let us upgrade to tier 3 straight away. And what we'll do is we will go ahead and prioritize the building site here. Please prioritize this so we can get this built ASAP and then start upgrading the other bits and pieces we need around that. I guess we've got reasonable amounts of money to be able to do so, and we will try and export a few things if we need to. I want us to be producing way more tools. Way more tools. Relaxing, resting. I don't want to see relaxing and resting. Relaxing and resting all that much. Created quite a bit of gold that time around. The stuff is being delivered over here. Yearly taxes has been collected, 907 ingots. Yes, we're slowly bringing the gold over as well. Yep, absolutely. And we still have some food ready. Look at these guys. You go, guys. Get this one ready. We're working on fertility here. And similarly, we're working on fertility over on this side as well. Look at these guys go. Okay, at the same time, what I might do is let's quickly start looking at our fences here. So I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do this. And we also then need the gates as well. So we want a gate over there. We'll maybe get a gate going over here. And another one right over there, maybe. Okay. Look at these gates. That gate is a bit of a glitch there. Obviously, didn't rotate that properly into the gate location. So it's anyway. Hopefully, it should do its thing. I think that's the last bit there to get it all done. Excellent. So now we've got this one going. So let's immediately start doing a few of these weeding exercises. Fertility is pretty good, so we'll just do a few weeding exercises at least in the first year. So we'll see what that looks like. Crop ready for assignment, which we have done. They'll busy work this side as well for us. And our upgrade here is done, and we've generated some knowledge. Tier 3 has been achieved. Did that pretty well. It's going to be a long time before we upgrade to tier 4, but there's so much for us to be doing here. We are short on iron. This one, however, is not short on product. We're just doing what we can here. So let's maybe up this number a little bit. We want to be producing more iron than anything else. And I'm thinking I'm going to come over here and we're going to add another person to the mix here. We want a little bit more of this to be produced. And we'll start moving that around. So this is weeding, I guess. I will drop this to maybe 5 workers, please. Right, we'll keep doing. We've got knowledge generated. So let's pop in there and see what else we can do here now. So I upgraded this. Then what does this one do? 10% production speed at buildings that use heavy tools. That's something that would be really useful to us because we want more tools. We want to get more iron going. This is less critical to us. Work to produce. Yeah, okay. This is stuff that we want to upgrade. Glass maker is something that we need at some point. Bookbinding. All of these things is useful, but not quite yet. A trade center. What is this? A cheese maker, I think. Yeah, unlocks the cheese maker. That would be useful, but maybe not a critical first step for us. Cheese, I think, lasts a little longer. What we might be interested in from a food perspective is the mill, right? Where is the mill? Forestry is something that would be of interest. Do we not? Do we get the mill straight away or do we have to upgrade for it? Brewing. Brewing is something we can get into now. What is this? Barrel making. Oh, man. Barrel making is really useful. I think I think barrel making is the one for us. Confirm barrel making so that we can stop losing as much food to certain things. Okay, good. So let's keep going on all of these things that requires work. Food is barely holding on. We should be producing food over here at least. So some food is being produced here straight away, which will help us out in the early senses. What is this guy saying? Food lost to spoilage. Tallow. How much tallow do we have? We've got lots of tallow. Should we be producing way more soap? I think so. Let's do that. Let's up our workers here so we produce way more soap. So potentially sell it more so than anything else, really. This guy should be kind of dealing with some hunting over there, I think. What is this saying? It's still saying we're missing some stuff. Okay, let's have a look. So this is saying empty seasons. Now that's fine. We'll have a look at that in a little bit. Lots of livestock being born. So yeah, lots of chickens. And do we have a full complement? Excellent. So we'll be butchering some of these guys. So meat production will start to become a thing over here. I'm pretty sure, what is this saying? This animal has gone rogue and is wandering off. Okay, fine. That's okay. What you should be doing is we've got the people here to be butchering them, right? Let's just have a look. What's our settings like? Select the number of livestock to be slaughtered to meat and other products as soon as possible. Full storage in the building can delay this process. Okay. Set the maximum size of the building. Any extra livestock automatically sent to slaughter. We'll do that. Confirm, right? So that should be automatically slaughtering. And similarly, that should be the same thing over here. Bird size of 10. Confirm. All right? So they should be doing their thing over there. We've got the traveling merchant, so let's see what we can get. We are practically out of money, so if we can sell a few bits and pieces, that would be good. We can buy soap. They're wanting to sell us everything we can. We have massive stocks of. They're willing to buy bricks from us. I'm willing to buy bricks from them. So what I will do is let's transfer maybe 30 of these into there. So let's transfer 30 clothing items in there. And not sure about this, right? I'd rather just keep the baskets because, you know, they're selling for almost nothing. Our weed level is doing its thing. This is getting ready for next season. Start weeding it. What's happening over here? We are collecting reasonable amounts of food there. I think we're going to be fine. The building is on fire over here. So we should be able to sort that out pretty quickly. Yeah, everybody is rushing straight away. Yeah, lots of wells is all I can say. We need lots of wells everywhere. Okay, the traveling merchant's still here. We should have... Yeah, okay, let's sell the 30 odd items, sell them so at least there's a little bit of gold, and let's transfer the gold out, please. So let's get the 368 gold transferred. Thank you. Let's move it over. We want to make sure we maintain at least a little bit of a stockpile of gold. We spent a lot of gold on getting that sorted. Over here, I'm wondering if we add more people to this mix or not. We can upgrade when we have bricks. Okay, the next round of weeding is happening. Slowly getting that done. Okay, good stuff. So bricks is not happening, but what we did do is we did unlock the Cooper. So if we go to resources, there's a lot of things here. So bricks, actually bricks we can start doing straight away. Now the question is, okay, so we've got clay over here, right? Do we have clay anywhere else? Is my question. Can we look at the resources on the map here? Overlay controls. Show. Oh. Fine, that's not really what I'm after. I am looking, toggle the mini map. And can we open this one up? I'm looking for clay. We only have this one clay pit in this area, and I think it'll not last much longer, right? It's got 1,000 or so left. So okay, we'll leave it be for the time being. Okay, so let's do that. So this is our only clay. So the question, and so I'm guessing we could potentially be producing bricks over on this side so that some of this stuff at least doesn't have to be moved far. Right? So let's maybe do brickworks over here. We do have the shelter going on. So if we grab the brickworks, should be able to do that pretty comfortably in this location, right? Slope is too steep. Well, what I'll do is I will level this area a little bit so that we can kind of get the brickworks going on this side of things. The other thing we want to look at is the cooper. That's the furniture. Is it under storage where we have the cooper? Yeah, here's the cooper. This one takes planks and iron, so this one is going to this part of the map, right? Slope is too steep over there as well. Actually, let's put the cooper then just on the other side there, right? If we do, I really don't want to go anywhere. This is just a sawmill, right? We want to use the sawmill. Where's the cooper? I guess we'll just put the cooper in here. We'll just flatten out a little bit of land there as well. Let's do that and just flatten that out a little bit so we can put the cooper in there. More knowledge has been generated. So now I'm going to go and grab this one here. 10% production at those two buildings. Low on laborers, huh? We need more people. We've opened up too many working opportunities. Well, what we can quite literally drop this down to 3 people, I think, to help with that a little bit. I think 3 people on a field seems to be working reasonably well. We have a little bit of a delayed harvest going sometimes, but I guess we're okay. We'll get more people coming in as well. It's not like our population is going to stop growing at any point. 35 villages graduated, which is great. Might want to add a few more homes also. So let's get a couple of extra houses. We'll do that, right? We'll put 3 houses in there and we'll run another little path in. Do that, and then on this side you would want to just tie it in like so, right? Here we go. Crops lost to heat stress. That's not too bad, I think. How much crops? Whoa, that's a lot of crops. A lot of crops we lost there. Now, selling stuff here. Oh, that's the first trader. I didn't necessarily want to buy stuff from them. The second trader wouldn't mind buying some soap off of us, and I guess my plan here would be to sell them the soap that they want. So let's give them 40 soap. So confirm the 40 soap. That'll give us a little bit of extra cash. So we've got plenty of iron ore. We just need to kind of reduce it a little bit better. 6 there, 12 there. I'm going to go and transfer another. Well, maybe that's not quite right. Trader 1 will give us about the same amount of money for it. We've got some tools available. And what can we buy here with Trader 2? We can buy tools and... Oh, we've got one of them in stock. I love it. One heavy tool is in stock. That's great. I want to make sure that we keep at least 1 or 2 heavy tools in stock. Yeah, really very little that this merchant is actively going to sell to us. I'm not going to sell them any shoes. I think those stocks are pretty good now. I think just selling them that is going to be fine. Soap is something that would be good for us to sell to them. Brickworks. Where is the brickworks? I thought we were leveling things out over here. So if we go to resources and we get the brickworks going, I think that's quite important that we do that. Can we stock bricks over here? We can. So this is going to be a nice little outpost over here to be doing a bunch of different things, right? Excellent. That is working along nicely to make sure we maintain the reasonable stocks of things. More villages have been born. Let's pop back in here to see if we can start selling our soap. No, the soap is still waiting. I guess we can sell a little bit more of this, or we can just produce a little bit more produce a little bit more hide coats or shoes and things. We're using those hides. Yeah, we've got heat stress here that's resulting in a little bit of stress on these items. We are continuing to weed it. This should be done soon, so we'll start getting these fields ready in the next episode. What we might do is we might extend our road network here just a tad. I might go all the way down there, and then what we'll do is we will run it through there and run it through there. Yeah, that's good. Getting us there. Everybody's running away. What's happening on this? These should continue to get more and more and more food being produced. At least our money is looking pretty reasonable. To slowly add more people to the mix as well. Okay, now let's have a quick look here. There's another merchant coming in, actually. So let's quickly sell these soaps. Let's sell those items. Thank you. That is good. So we sold those items for a little bit of cash. We can move that out if we need to, but we'll hold on. We're getting another traveling merchant coming in. So let's have a look at that. So trader 2 now. Ooh, they'll take some of our honey and some of our herbs. That's good. Can they sell us anything of use? I think we can buy some willow off of them because we get very little willow. So let's do that. We don't need to buy anything else off of them unless we think we may need food, but food is now looking way better. So what I'll do is we'll transfer, about 300 herbs into there, right? Yeah, that's okay. And we'll transfer the 50 honey there as well. We'll transfer all 50. Let's just do 50 honey. Confirm, transfer it there. So get those items transferred in. We'll sell that and we'll move on. So really what we're struggling with is this guy. These guys are, I guess what we should be doing is we should stop using it for this. So what I'm going to do is let's drop that out completely. And at the same time, I might drop these 2 from the mix and we'll stop using it. So let's do that and we'll switch that one off. We'll reuse those as laborers and then other items, and then we'll also kind of get these guys to start doing a lot better with I want much better production of iron ingots. Okay, now let's see. Are we starting to get the stuff? Not yet. It's still making its way in here. Is the brickworks up and running? Almost. Still waiting on some planks here. Still have a bit of heat stress going on. We should be... Yeah, the weeding level is getting better. Estimated yield is I think, reasonable, though. Even though it is dropping, it's still reasonable. Still waiting on these items to be delivered here so we can sell them. I will buy a little bit of willow, I think. I could probably do that already. So let's buy... Shall we say 20 willow? Let's buy 20 willow. Right? 100. Yeah, buy and transfer 20 willow. So we can keep making baskets at least. Make sure we've got a reasonable stock of that. We are producing our own willow, but it is quite low quantities. Do we have willow down here at all? No, we don't. Just producing fish, really. Yeah, food supply is looking okay. We want to do some grain so that we can start doing some baking. Baking will help us a little bit. Still waiting on resources over here. Still finishing off the last bits of work here. I guess there's more work happening in this location due to the fact that we've got these fields that need to be cleared. We'll get those 2 roads in place. These little paths around our fields. So this field is going to be ready to go now. So his crops are ready for assignment. I guess, can we do one of these? I guess, can we start that? Okay, and then in the next time, I'm guessing we're going to do a couple more of them, really. And then maybe we'll do a fertility and we'll grab some reasonable crop there as well. Okay, and then this one round, we've got reasonable there, and we've got good fertility as well. Maybe we'll do another one here, and then what we'll do is we'll do a couple of these. Yeah, we'll do some stuff like that, and then this time around we'll do that one and maybe that one, right? So something like that. So we'll keep going and we'll rotate things and so on. That's kind of the intent. Yeah, get that done. We did build our fence here. We might quickly extend our fence on the second one item as well. So fence there, fence there, fence there, and fence there. Okay, and then we need to do a few things here as well. So give me a gate, and no, that's the fence one. So grab me the gate. Yeah, so that's the right angle. That's the right angle there. And what we might do is we might do another gate over there as well. So we'll get a few gates going. Actually, we might do another gate on this side as well, because of the stuff that we have on in this area. I think we can do another work camp over here also, right? So if we do that, let's expand. Well, we don't have any more. I think our labor is a bit of a problem at the moment. So let's not expand our work camps. And what we'll do here is we'll drop this down to 3, please. We're not going to do crazy amounts of people there. We do need to expand our population a little bit here. We were still selling some stuff here, right? There we go. Sell all 300 of them. Sell that. And sell all of our honey as well. Sell those items too. We did buy the willow, so the willow is available for the basket maker, and we don't really need to buy anything else for these people. Food is of reasonable quality, so there we go. What we will do, however, is we'll move some of this money out, right? So let's transfer the gold. We're going to basically keep 150 in there, so we'll transfer 900 out. So confirm the move. And now we should be in a position to start upgrading these once we get bricks, right? Once we get bricks. And if we go through these guys, right? If we just have a bit of a look here. Yeah, we are producing a fair bit of food here now. That's good. We did drop the sorper down a little bit. We are making soap. I might drop down by 1. We need to try and get our villager numbers up a little bit more. But again, getting through a bit of a lull. Do wonder. We can't rotate housing, right? We can't get it at a... Yeah, we can rotate, but we can't get it at a 45 degree or anything. I was thinking maybe we do... Well, we can. Let's do a house there. And... house here. Yeah, we can make do with housing. Something like that. So 3 more houses in there should help us out a little bit. I think this is okay. And what we can do ultimately is we put some plazas and gardens and things in between to help things out a little bit more. Okay, that's looking good. Food is reasonable. We should get through winter quite easily with our food stocks. The weed level has been dealt with quite a bit. What do they actually do? So those impacts on yields is okay. Rockiness. Yeah, the weed level here is extreme. Still working on it though. We should be good to go. Not too distant future. Need some more people. We've got housing for more people. Need more people in a lot of different situations. This is continuously being a problem. So yeah, we need way more. We need to be producing tons more. I guess the coal is being a bit of an issue. Guess we're running out of coal, and the coal needs to come so far. Let's add another person on at least the coal mine here. Got an impending blizzard. Okay, so much for us to be doing. We are starting to get a little bit of trouble with our firewood splitter. I think we need another one. Let's see about doing one up here somewhere. This is our secondary one. So let's get another. Our secondary production is starting to happen over here. Oh, actually, let's have a look here. Before we do that, we've got the brick maker going now. So clay will be making its way in here. We've got coal being produced right next to it here. And so bricks shall now be produced. Okay, that's okay. What we'll also do is we need resources. We need a firewood splitter. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, get a firewood splitter going on over there so we can produce more firewood. Another work camp down here will be good once we have the people to work it. I think we're okay at the moment. Plus we've got the gold reserves to add some more people to the mix, some more soldiers to the mix. If we look at weaponry though, I think we're in a good spot. Though we do need more arrows. Do need more arrows. 5-to-1 is the ratio that we're doing at the moment. Another Fletcher might not be a bad idea. Here comes the blizzard. Everybody, bit of a cold snap going on. Are we still harvesting? No, I think we're done with harvests, right? This guy's also done, and I guess this is done as well. So we're ready. Yeah, we've already started working it. So I guess our extra fields are now got lots of extra fields going on. And what we can do, what I wanted to do is I actually wanted to move this one. So let's move this one out over there. And we'll also move the smokehouse out to this spot there. Okay, so that we'll open up this area a little bit. This is causing havoc with my ability to see stuff. And then we'll do some extra storages here. Potentially we'll have a mill. We can do some baking on this side as well if we're going to go with grains. Right, we have a look at this, right? Can we do grains? Unlock through the tech tree. Okay, that's something we should have a look at if we wanted to do that. And then if I wanted to do the mill, food production, saw pit, yes, grain. We need the grain crops in the tech tree. Where is that? Grain crops over here. Before we can get there, we need this disease resistance. Okay, so we'll go down that path now. It's going to help us. How are we doing on bricks? Are bricks coming here? Not yet. Not yet. We need way more bricks to be produced. I'm hoping they will start producing bricks soon. These guys, I'm thinking, need to be up. We need more people here to be mining coal. Villager has died, succumbed of illness. Okay. Okay, that also does happen. Just want to see how much do we have stored in here. A bit of actually being stored here. And a little bit in here as well. So food is got some reasonable stocks of food. Did we start work on the Cooper? We were planning it out. Some children that were growing up. Okay. More bone fractures. Oh, the other thing that we needed was the Cooper, right? So if we go here to the storage, the Cooper, I was planning out to have it in here. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Do we have the... Need to get this one built. We still have a little bit of winter left. Yeah, so unfortunately we didn't quite space that one out properly. We need to make sure that these numbers stay reasonably high. Now people are saying they're out of. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Can we get you to do it a little bit quicker? We can upgrade this when we do what? Woodworking technology. That might be a thing for us to be looking at as well. That's okay. I think I'm hoping we'll be okay. Come and do the work here, please. Oh, here is the wood. Okay. Get that one going. Let's get some firewood. Let's get some firewood moving straight away, and I guess an extra shelter in this area so people don't have to walk as far. So let's do that. Housing. We want a temporary shelter, I guess somewhere over here for these people out here. We're getting to the end of winter, and firewood is starting to come up, so I guess that is going to be reasonable for us. That's going to be reasonable. End of year 18, we're going into year 19 now. We've upgraded to tier 3. We're ever expanding, and we're making sure that our resources stay reasonably sorted. We've got the brick maker in place, but we haven't seen any bricks being made just yet. Hopefully we'll have a few more kids growing up so that we can stock up on brick makers. I don't think if we need more, but what we do need to do is get some of this made. So we've stocked up on more people here so they can produce a lot more coal for us. For all of these various industrial processes that we need to keep a handle on. It feels really slow in terms of this production. Whereas if we look at this production, that looks, 110 ingots. Let's have a quick look in our resources, right? We only have 10 ingots, so really, it doesn't seem all that much. That's 4 ingots per tool. Right, and this one is saying 15 ingots per one of these tools. So we just need tons more of this, right? They need to be producing so much more ingots. But I guess we do have, if we look at the resources, we do have iron ore. We probably just need another forge or foundry. Okay, we will look at that in the next episode and try and optimize some of these processes a bit more. For now, it's looking reasonable. I do think we need to up our military game a little bit more as well. Maybe an extra tower or 2, maybe an extra barracks, so we can at least have maybe 20 or so archers to deal with the next round that comes in. Got 5 of them stocked up, but we do need maybe another Fletcher is also a good idea. I think that could also be quite useful to us right now. Okay, lots of little things that we need to continue to expand upon. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.